Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP. Now every day I read through the comment section on all my videos and you make me laugh every single day. Yesterday, I said I'm not an AI, and some of you said, Rich, you're absolutely an AI. All in are actually intelligent, and I thought that was great. And every day, some people ask me if I still hold Wrapped Luna. Yes, I still hold Luna and Wrapped Luna, but I'm not going to get into Wrapped Luna Gate in today's video. You can all search that up for yourselves. But you know, you keep me going and I keep you going. And we are going to cross the finish line together. Wait and see. That's what I'm waiting to happen. So we're looking at XRP on the one-day chart, sitting here just above 57.5 cents. We dropped 2 cents earlier today, and people once again acted like the sky was falling. And they're saying we're going to go down below 40 cents next. If that happens, I'm backing up the truck. I look at this as another buy the dip moment. Now, everybody in the crypto space right now agrees once Bitcoin achieves another new all-time high, we will start to enter alt season. Now, people are saying Bitcoin's going to achieve a new all-time high this coming weekend. I'm not quite sure of that yet. Let's wait and see what happens. But you know, once XRP does finally start to take off, I cannot wait for that. That is going to be the greatest moment for XRP holders. And I cannot wait to share that with all of you. It's like I'm anticipating it every single day now. Now, a lot of people in the crypto space always said the banks are never going to utilize blockchain. It's way too complicated. They're never going to use XRP. It's too volatile. Well, this comes from smoke. Ripple simply plugs into existing structures and provides the rails to already regulated payment ecosystems. When you make something that is plug and play, that easy, bank after bank is going to utilize this in the future. Finastra is an example of a fintech service provider that has plug and play functionality. This allows Finastra to offer a variety of payment solutions to credit unions that accept FedNow transactions. If you make it easy, people will use it. It will lead to mass adoption. Bank of International Settlements, Project Agora, tokenization of cross-border payments. Project builds on the unified ledger concept proposed by the BIS. 7 central banks involved. Bank of France, Japan, Korea, Mexico, Swiss National Bank, Bank of England, and the Federal Reserve Bank of New York. Now look at what they say right here. Next steps. The BIS will issue a call for expressions of interest to private financial institutions to join Project Agora. Now, when they talk about private financial institutions and when they talk about private sector participants, they're talking about Ripple. Reminder that Ripple is already involved and a founding member of the BIS Cross-Border Payments Interoperability Task Force, while connected to the participating central banks. Whenever you see them talk about cross-border payments, Ripple is always there, time after time. These are currently the 60 faster payment systems that are live according to the World Economic Forum. And a lot of these have been connected for a while. And you see the United States, RTP and Zelle, and FedNow. And you know, everybody wants the same thing right now. Everybody's going in the same direction. They're pushing towards real-time payments. And as that continues to happen, Ripple is going to continue to put more and more rails in place for XRP to run on. Let's go. FedNow reportedly processed XRP transaction sent to US bank account. They're talking about those payments coming from Uphold. And more people are now confirming this is FedNow. We are going to look back to this time and say this is where it all started. You know, a couple months from now, this is going to become normal. And it's not just going to be Uphold. It's going to become normal for even people outside of crypto. They're going to be using FedNow and not realizing they're using blockchain and XRP or other cryptocurrencies as well. And that will little by little lead to mass adoption. But us as crypto investors are going to look back to this time, to the day that it all began. I left Swift to join Ripple to disrupt the internet of value. Take a listen to this.
Everybody, I'm sorry for this delay. My name is Marjan De Latina. I joined Ripple actually 10 months ago, and I used to work for Swift for more than a decade. And my last assignment was, I was responsible for GPI, that I'm sure you have heard about it, changing the cross-border or transaction banking systems. Now coming back to Ripple, because I joined Ripple to disrupt, and I think that's the main objective of the Ripple. Ripple is a blockchain company. The vision of the Ripple is to create an ecosystem with a mission that we have, which is creating an internet of value.
You know, Ripple is not just stealing partners away from Swift and customers of Swift. They're not just stealing them. They're stealing employees of Swift as well, like we see right here. And even Ripple was banned from Cbos, and they went on to create Ripple Swell. And Ripple Swell even outperformed Cbos back in 2016. So it shows you how disruptive Ripple actually is when it comes to payments. And that's why I said, you know, every single day we're seeing how Ripple and Swift are coming together. They're not going to be fighting each other. Swift is willing to work with Ripple because they have no other choice, or they're just going to get left behind. But yet people in the crypto space, they always try to downplay this somehow. They always try to make it seem like Swift is going to evolve and become something so much bigger. Swift is outdated. Through upgrades, it still cannot compete with RippleNet and XRP. That's how we are going to get rich. XRP was never meant for us. This is why we experience FUD and bad news on a daily basis. This is why XRP is never mentioned in a good way in the mainstream media. They hate that we are the ones to escape the matrix. They hate that we will no longer be confined to financial slavery. XRP was never meant for us. And Ripple confirms that, because every direction that they go in is away from retail, more towards the institutions. And you know, the FUD that we see all over the crypto space right now, it's at a level I have never seen before. And even Eleanor Tourette is no longer safe. Here's the trash I have to deal with on my vacation. Crypto Guy says I should be sued because I had people buying XRP, Bitcoin, and ETH. I have never once in my life given financial advice on anything. I don't even own any crypto. Good try, bro. You know, Eleanor Tourette is out there trying to find the facts around ETHgate. Find the facts around different time events that are playing out in the Ripple vs. SEC case. She's a journalist, and yet she still cannot escape the FUD in the XRP community. That's how bad it is right now. In Canada, USDC purchases do not count towards your purchase limits on exchanges. Here in Canada, we are only allotted $30,000 per year for restricted crypto such as XRP, XLM, etc. We can now purchase USDC unrestricted with other unrestricted cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, ETH, and Litecoin. This comes from Mr. Man. At this point, I think Canada just hates their people at this point, and they want them all to stay poor. You know, why would you restrict certain cryptocurrencies, important cryptocurrencies, XRP, XLM, these other ISO cryptocurrencies? If they weren't important, they wouldn't care that you were buying them. That's what it comes down to. Everybody knows, all these governments know where we're headed. They know Ripple and XRP is going to be involved in the new financial system. They know XLM is going to be part of the new financial system, as well as the other ISO cryptocurrencies as well. They want to keep you poor. They want you out of XRP as well. Bitcoin analyst says XRP to skyrocket 859% to $6. Identifies final buying chance. You know, whenever the Bitcoin maxis and the Bitcoin investors start to recognize how big XRP is going to become, you need to pay attention, because they never want to admit that XRP is going to ever be better than Bitcoin. Bitcoin maxis only see Bitcoin, but now we're starting to see some of them transition into XRP. We've seen it multiple times in the past, because it doesn't matter what you're invested in right now. It's too hard to ignore how big XRP is going to be in the coming years. And I don't even think we're years away anymore. Honestly, if you look at how the BIS is fast tracking, the ECB, Europe is just fast tracking in general. The UK is pushing ahead. Asia is pushing ahead. The time frame has changed dramatically. You know, I always said we are going to see everybody fast track, but not at this level. It even shocks me at this point. And I was one of the first people to point it out once Russia announced that CBDC. I think BRICS is playing a very vital role as well. BRICS is creating a system at such a pace that the rest of the world is now playing catch up. And that's why I said 2024 is now going to become a very big year. And anybody waiting on the sidelines is going to get left behind. Because once XRP does finally take off, it's going to move so fast. And it's going to take a lot of people by surprise. Even if Ripple and the SEC were to settle right now, you wouldn't even hear the news. You would just see it in the market, in the price of XRP already. That's how fast this cryptocurrency moves. And I remind people of that all the time. I'm always telling people that aren't invested yet, you got to get in. Time is running out. And I keep reminding them of that. But everybody that I talk to outside of crypto, they either blame inflation for not investing, or they always say, I don't want to tie my money up right now. You know, let me know when it starts moving. If I was to let everyone know when XRP starts moving, they will already be too late. Because I think once we break $1, the FOMO is going to be massive. And everybody is going to just be FOMOing into XRP. And it's going to move the price so quick that anybody that's not in is going to try to wait for a dip to happen as well. And we don't even know when that dip is going to occur. I know we're going to have pullbacks on our way up. But as those pullbacks continue to happen, even once we top off on XRP and we do have a pullback, what I'm thinking is going to happen maybe, because things are moving so quick now. I'm talking about real world events and things that are happening around the new financial system, that everybody expecting a pullback. What if they flip the switch at that moment? All of a sudden, people that sold will be rushing to get back in. And then you know what happens at Coinbase and other exchanges. Whenever you go to sell, the exchanges are down. Whenever you try to jump in at different price points, they all seem to go down or have problems. You know, that's why I always told you, you have to find price points that you're comfortable with if you plan to take profit. Because if you try to time the top at when everybody else is selling, a lot of times, because of all the traffic, the exchange goes down, and then you end up selling at an even lower price than you expected. But we'll talk more about that once XRP takes off. And until it does all happen, stay patient, stay positive, and let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.